Hey there, we're here at the Cloverleaf House in the Cottonwood neighborhood in Parker, Colorado. We're about midway through this project. We've already cleaned out the house completely. We went through 2 dumpsters. We refinished the hardwood floors and we cleaned up the landscaping in the front yard and the backyard. So what's left for this house is we're going to be doing interior paint throughout the entire home. We're going to be installing new carpet. There's a lot of handyman projects that we're going to be doing to the property, and we're going to take this house through the deep cleaning process and the staging process. So we've got about 2 more weeks of work on this property and it will be complete and hitting the market. So I can't wait to show you the finished project. So we've had this house now for about 2 weeks. We've already done some work on the property. As you can see here on the main level, we came in and refinished the hardwoods. We also cleaned up the landscaping front and back. There was quite a bit of work to do in terms of bringing in new sod, new rocks, mulch, and just an overall cleanup of the yard. In addition to the landscape cleanup, we've had our handyman come in here and do various projects. Things like making sure all the light bulbs are changed out, doing new caulking in the kitchens and bathrooms, repairing plumbing leaks, doing some electrical updates, and things that we found on our pre-inspection for our seller. Now, obviously here in this room, you can see that there's different paint colors going on. So one of the next steps that we're going to do once the handyman is done in this house is we're gonna have our painter come in and repaint the entire interior of the property. This is going to include the walls, the doors, the trim, the baseboards, and the ceiling. And when the painting is done, we're going to have our carpet installer come in and do brand new carpet up the stairs and in the second level of the home. So here on the second level, we are going to be doing all brand new carpet throughout. So we just always want to make sure when we're taking all the homes through the HOMenhance process that everything is light and bright inside and a neutral color palette throughout. This is what appeals to the widest range of buyers when they're looking for homes online. So when we get done with all the work on this house, we're also going to be taking the property through the deep cleaning process, which is going to include the windows, inside and out, the HVAC system, and basically cleaning every square inch of this property from top to bottom. That includes all the baseboards, the appliances, the cabinets, the light fixtures. It's just so important when the house hits the market that it is 100% clean and ready for buyers to come in. And tomorrow, we're actually going to be replacing the roof on this property as well. During our pre-inspection, we found out that the roof is nearly 30 years old. It's a 3-tab shingle, which is not going to work for any potential buyer, or will probably not be insurable for most buyers either. So my roofer is going to come out tomorrow, get this knocked out in a couple of days. I can't wait to show you what this house will look like when it's done with its transformation. So stay tuned, and we'll see you in a few weeks. Welcome back to the Cloverleaf House here in Parker, Colorado in the Cottonwood neighborhood. This house went through our HOMenhance process. It is currently under contract right now. So let's go ahead and take a walk through the property and see the work that we did. So this house was a unique situation. Our sellers had to move out of state for a new job pretty quickly, and they didn't have a lot of time to go through the preparation process of getting their home ready for sale. So basically they packed up everything, moved to Chicago, and we came in and started the work. So here we are in the living room, and as you can see, there's hardwood floors here in this space. They were in pretty rough shape, so we came in and refinished all the hardwood floors throughout the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen. We also came through and did a new coat of interior paint on the entire home. There was a lot of different colors going on in this house, and this is a pretty small house to begin with. And so by doing a consistent paint color, which is lighter throughout this house, really made this smaller home feel more open and brighter to potential buyers. So one of my favorite ways to update a look of a property on a budget is by switching out the lighting. So here you can see in the dining room area, we updated the light, but we also went through the entire property and updated the lights as well. So here on the second level, we came through and did all new carpet throughout the hallway and all the bedrooms. Also, the bathrooms needed some attention, just basic maintenance things like updating the caulking and the grout and updating the light fixtures. And in addition to that, we made sure that all the smoke detectors and CO detectors were all updated on the second level as well. So this home selling process for our sellers couldn't have been any easier. They handed us the keys and we took it from there. There was no hassles for our seller. We handled the entire bidding process, the management of contractors, and there was no out-of-pocket expense for our sellers. We carried all the costs for our sellers from the beginning all the way through to the closing with our HOMenhance process. And in addition to our HOMenhance process, we also handle for our sellers the entire cleaning process and the professional staging as well. So this home went under contract very quickly in less than a week. For top dollar, we couldn't be more happy for our sellers. So if you want more information on the HOMenhance process and how selling your home can be this easy too, contact the Stork team today.